Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked and welcome to your weekly reading for March 20th, 21st through the 27th, 2016. I can't believe tomorrow the 20th will be the first official day of spring. Like, oh my goodness, when did this happen? So you all know I have done a write-up. The spring equinox is again March 20th. And that is a day of perfect balance, equal hours of night, of darkness and light. And the equinox is all about integrating that balance and the light coming back. And I have drawn some cards for that and written a blog post on it, 6 tarot cards for the spring equinox. And I have also done your spring 2016's tarot scopes as well. You can find that on my blog or on my Facebook page, which I will leave links to down below. So let's get started with our weekly reading, shall we? Again, this will be a, okay, one fell out already. Again, this will be a general reading for the highest good of anyone who's watching this, whenever they're watching this, for the week of March 21st through March 27th, 2016. So what is in our highest good? What do we need to know? What can we expect? What is going on? Let me get one more. Oh, I got 2 more. Okay. Okay. So first, we have the King of Stones. This is the wooden tarot. I pronounce it wooden. It just makes me feel better. Some kind of guilty pleasure, I guess. But the wooden tarot. So we have the King of Stones, which is like the King of Wands, I believe. Yes, the King of Wands in traditional tarot. But when I pulled this card, he was reversed. And to me, this means that this week isn't going to be about forging ahead so much and taking action and just kind of, you know, charging ahead and leaving everything to the wayside. I think this is a message to us to take our time, to really take our time. And it's not that week where, you know, that energy is right for us to just go, go, go. This past week, this last week, it was all, or not, excuse me, the week before that, it was all Wands energy. And to me, that is really, really about that fire and that drive and that go get 'em. You know, and since this week we have the King of Wands, the King of Stones reversed, to me, it is a message of, you know, slow down. You know, you did your go get 'em, let's go, go, go action. And now it's just time to kind of take a break from that. There's something that you do want to charge and go ahead for, but just the time's not right, the energy's not right yet. So just to wait on that. And I think this is confirmed by the next card we have here, which was upright, the Knight of Bones. And this is like the Knight of Pentacles in traditional tarot. And the Knight of Pentacles is not a knight who forges ahead quickly. He's very slow and methodical and patient and takes his time. If you look at this particular card, it looks like the head of a rhinoceros. And yes, look at the great tusks he's built over time. But it takes a long time, many, many years, to get that kind of decoration, to get that kind of beauty. So I think this is a message to just be patient and keep forging ahead, but do so slowly and patiently. And to make sure you have a plan and just really look at all your options and don't rush into anything blindly. Just keep moving forward, keep, you know, moving on and just take your time. Like, I feel like this is saying, don't leave any stone unturned, you know, don't leave any rock unturned. Make sure you look for your options everywhere, you know, thoroughly explore your territory. And I think that will be great preparation for whenever this King of Stones, this King of Wands turns upright. If you go slowly and take your time and build and learn and really be like a sponge and absorb and take in everything. It will be better for when you can become the king of your element. The next card here we have is the Hierophant. Okay, but the Hierophant was reversed. So I think this means that, again, we are looking for the answer. We are looking for, you know, the big thing that we're missing, the thing that will solve all of our problems. But we really need to look within to find that. We haven't really done that. Maybe we've been looking from outside resources to get something that we need that's inside of us all along. And I think this is a message that while we are going slow and being patient, to look for your answer within yourself and out in the things in nature around you, out in the beauty. Look at how, you know, plants and animals have built systems to defend themselves and to make sure they survive in the long haul through the winter, through, you know, droughts and, you know, big storms, all kinds of things. So I think this is a message to go out in nature and go within yourself and to grasp that patience so that you can move on from outside opinions and forge your own way, because that is your personal truth, not the truth that somebody else has bestowed upon you. And then the last card we have is the Two of Bones, which is like the Two of Pentacles. So you have a decision to make. I think that ties up the reading beautifully. You have the decision to, you know, go ahead slowly, you know, and methodically, and take your time and really use your resources to make yourself great, and really have a strong foundation behind you. Or do you want to just, you know, fly ahead blindly even when you're not really ready for it yet? Are you going to make the decision to go out into the wilderness of your soul and find the answers to your own questions? Or are you going to let society or somebody else define them for you? So I sense there's a lot of decision making this week. A lot of decision making this week. So let's go ahead and get an oracle card to kind of help us tie up this reading. What is an important message for us to look out for, to keep in mind this week as we're going through this? As we're making this decision this week, what do we need to keep in mind? Come on. And you're standing upright, so we'll use you. How perfect. Reflect. Reflect. And that is so great. You cannot truly make a decision, an educated decision, without reflecting on the situation and how you feel about the situation. What is your heart saying to you? What is your head saying to you? You know, how will this decision, yes, it may seem, you know, bright and fresh and glorious now, but how quickly will it fade? Will it crumble? Or is this something that is going to be, you know, spark for all eternity? Is it going to be a step to get you to the next thing so that you continue to grow and thrive? And taking time to make your decisions, and that, you know, all things change in time. Just really reflect on the situation, how you feel about it, the pros and the cons, the long-term gains. I'm really getting, really sensing that you need to focus on what in the long term will matter to you most. Not necessarily what feels good or seems like a good idea right now, but further down the line in the future, when you look back on this moment of having to make the decision, you know, which decision do you wish you would have made? You know, will you be happy with that decision that you make? Really, you know, like I said, don't leave any stones unturned. Don't. Explore your options and really, truly reflect on everything that's going on around you. But that is it for me, lovelies. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful week. Spring has sprung. It is here. If you want to check out your Spring 2016 tarot scopes or 6 cards for the spring equinox, make sure you take a look at the videos, the blog posts I have in the links below.